Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are gonna cook up some wings, and I'm gonna show you guys what I have here, and then what we have to do next. Alright, so here are our wings. I already washed them, and then I put them on a paper towel, and I also patted them down to dry them up. And we're also gonna make potatoes today with our wings. So I've already cut some up, and I'm actually gonna show you guys how I'm gonna cut this one, so you guys can go ahead and do it as well. And then our spices for today, for the wings, I'm gonna for the wings and the potatoes, I'm actually gonna use the same seasonings. So I'm gonna use paprika, I'm gonna use ground pepper, some red peppers, some salt, and then for my wings, red hot wings. And also for my potatoes, I'm also gonna add this garlic salt. And then we need about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to put inside the Ninja to crisp up the potatoes later. But first we're gonna do the wings, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually transfer about half of my wings into this container, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the olive oil on here. So that's about half, so just in here. Alright, so then and grab our extra virgin olive oil, and we're gonna do 1 tablespoon, and then we're just gonna put it in there. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and put some paprika, and I'm just gonna eyeball it, but I usually use about 1 tablespoon. And the pepper is optional. I like to put red pepper just to give it a bit more of a kick. So I'll also put some in there. And about a teaspoon of it is fine. And also a teaspoon of black pepper. Like I said, I'm just gonna eyeball it for right now. And then, yeah. So, and then also about a teaspoon of salt, just a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and then we're gonna give it a mix, just so we can season them all, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm already done mixing everything, and this is how they look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish up the rest. I'm gonna put them in here and do the same so that I can season those, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I already put all the seasonings and then another tablespoon of olive oil on here. And again, I'm just mixing to get all my chicken's wings seasoned. And also, if you don't like it spicy, you can use lemon pepper. I've used that one before as well, and it's really good. So you can substitute your spices however you want. Okay, so this is done, and now we're gonna prep the potatoes. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this, and I've already washed my potatoes as well, and I patted them dry as well, so they're ready to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead right here and just cut half of my potato, and then I'm gonna cut again because this one's big. If your potatoes are small, you don't have to cut it again, but for the big ones, I do cut twice. And then just go ahead and we're just gonna cut right here. So we're gonna cut 1 and 2, and then that gives you 3 for each side. So you just put those in there, and another one, so we have 3. And I'm gonna do the same to this one. So I'm gonna cut half of the half, and then go ahead and cut twice. So you go 1, 2, and again, you get 3 slices on each side. So we're just gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna grab the olive oil, and again, I'm just gonna do 1 tablespoon. So need that much, and just put it on there. And I made 3 potatoes, so 2 small potatoes and 1 big potato. 3. That's usually enough for 2 people. And then I like to use the steak and meat seasoning for my potatoes. So I just go ahead and I just put some on there. And just to give it a little bit more of a kick, I'm going to use paprika. And then some black pepper. And just about 1/4 of garlic salt. You don't need that much. There you go. And then we're gonna mix. When you mix it, you make sure that all your fries are being seasoned and that you don't miss one. But you can play with the seasonings however you want. And then at the end, this is how they're looking right now. You guys can see that, right? But yes. So now to the next step. Alright guys, so now since we're done prepping our wings and our potatoes, we are going to use the cook and crisp rack to put our wings in there. And first I have half a cup of water in this measuring cup, which we are actually going to use to go ahead and pour it into our pot. Okay, a little bit, and then we are gonna put our crisp basket in there, cooking crisp basket. It's just gonna sit there, and we are gonna go ahead and put our wings there. All right, so I'm just grabbing my wings and putting them in there, and once I'm done, I'll be back. All right, guys, so there are my wings. 8 minutes cook time, so we'll see. So now we're just gonna assemble the pressure lid up there, and once I'm done with that, I'll come back. All right, high. Okay, and then we have to set the timer for 5 minutes. So there you go, 5 minutes, and then just push start. Alright guys, this is almost done, and as soon as the timer goes off, we are going to go ahead and switch the valve from seal to vent. And there it is. Done. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my wooden spoon and turn it because it is hot. Done, and that red thingy is down, which is an indication that the pressure has released. So now it is safe to open, and make sure you open away from you so that the heat doesn't. Done with the chicken wings. They're all have been cooked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer my potato in there and do the same. Alright, so all my potatoes are in there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the lid, and we are going to close it. Alright, turn it to seal. There you go, it's sealed, and then pressure high, and then we're gonna go ahead and do 5 minutes and start. And again, it's already warmed up, so it's actually gonna go ahead and do this pretty fast. So we'll be back. It is done, and we will now open the lid. Alright guys, so now it's time for our wings. So I just added 2 tablespoons of olive oil right before putting them back in there. Alright, so all our wings are in there, and now time to move to the next step. So now we have to close the crisp lid. And we have to put it at 390 degrees for
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Alright. And we'll just wait for that timer to go off. Alright guys, so the timer went off, and we just opened up the lid. And there are wings. So now we just have to take them out and plate them. Alright, now we gotta do the french fries, or potato wedges. Put them in there, and then we will do the same thing. So they are also going to go in there for at 390 degrees for 20 minutes. And we'll just wait for that to go off, and then we're done.
And then while we'll do that, we gotta season these up. Put the buffalo sauce. We're using red hot Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce is what we're using.
Alright guys, so I just opened up our sauce and we're just gonna go ahead, drizzle it on top of our chicken wings.
Alright, we're adding the sauce to it.
Now we're gonna mix it and make sure that all our wings have sauce.
Okay, looks pretty good.
It smells good.
Does smell good. It's hot too. Hey! What are you doing? You done? You finished your pizza? Yeah? All done?
Guys, so it's halfway through and we're gonna go ahead and just mix them. So we are just mixing them and making sure they cook evenly. And then we're gonna go ahead and close the lid and let it go for the rest of the time, and we'll be back.
What's up, guys? What are you guys doing?
Eating cookies.
What are you doing? Let me see the cookie. Can I have some? You're not gonna share again? Can I have some cookie? Can I have some? Hey! Again? Wow, you're so mean to me. Hey, Papas. How are you? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Hi. You gonna share now? You gonna share now? Hi.
That was 20 minutes, and we will be taking them out and then getting them ready to go here.
Alright, season them real quick. Okay, I can't open this apparently.
You better pour me some more.
That's it for you, girl.
Why are you leaving me without fries though?
You get one more.